Madam Speaker, I was very pleased to hear Delegate Bagby get up on the floor and talk about a bill that I introduced on Friday, and one that is identical to mine. And this legislation is going to broaden the pool of licensed medical professionals allowed to give the vaccine. It's identical to the legislation being advanced in the Senate, introduced by Senator Donovan. It opens the door for any person who's licensed, registered, or certified by a health regulatory board within the Department of Health Professions in good standing to give vaccines. It allows an emergency medical services provider, certified or licensed by the Commonwealth, as well as any health profession students engaged in a course of study approved by the Board of Medicine at a school in the Commonwealth, to do the same. It removes barriers by cutting red tape and gives those who deliver vaccine immunity from medical malpractice lawsuits in the event that a patient has an adverse outcome. It makes sure anyone in the community center can volunteer their workspace for vaccine administration. Madam Speaker, we in this body can't increase the number of doses that come to us from the federal government. We can only suggest ways that Governor Northam can get vaccine in arms faster. And Madam Speaker, we are getting a lot of questions from people in our district that want answers to what's going on and want to know when they're going to be able to get their vaccine. They know that we're lagging behind every other state in terms of getting vaccines out of the freezer and into arms. Our elderly are living in fear. Others are watching their loved ones die alone and suffering. Parents are watching their children fall behind in school, and worse, fall into depression. People want answers. Virginia has nearly 600,000 doses that haven't gone into arms yet. They want to know when it's their turn to see the light at the end of the tunnel. So far, we haven't been able to give them any good answers. They want answers and they want action. So I'm so pleased that that I was able to put this legislation in, and that Delegate Bagby agrees that this is good legislation. It's going to take all of us working together to make sure that we get this emergency legislation passed, but we can work in a bipartisan way to remove as many barriers to vaccination as possible. And that's what this legislation intended to do, to get the largest number of vaccinators we possibly can on the front lines, saving lives. So, Madam Speaker, I look forward to working with everybody so that we can all join together and win this war. This will put more troops in the field, ready to go as soon as their ammunition arrives. Our constituents need hope, Madam Speaker. This legislation offers a small glimmer of just that. The people of Virginia deserve no less. Thank you, Madam Speaker.